is the number 2 mindset, that you don't know a word doesn't mean you give up. You need to have this awareness. I need to turn this unfamiliar word to familiar word, to something I know before. Okay, and number 3, that is the question I've been asked for like many times. Is there any shortcut to remember words? Because there's so many words. There's so many roots. You got this roots list, right? In the Google stream, right? This is the PDF, okay? And there are like almost hundreds of roots and vocabularies that you need to remember. So maybe some students are gonna ask me, hey, how can I remember those words? Is there any shortcut, or is there any like a way that I can remember maybe 100 words every day? Unfortunately, we do not have any shortcut to remember words, which means you need to do like everyday accumulation for the vocabulary section, especially. So for the vocabulary section, you can imagine your memory or your brain as your muscles. You need to exercise every day. All right, so this is the 3 mindset I need you to have before we take the course. So the 4 perspectives, okay, or the 4 angles are the important things you need to learn when you add this and toward, right? Because that is a typical prefix, this and towards. And this here means away or off, okay, a negative prefix, okay, and toward here means twist, because they look the same, right? So toward, that is a Latin root and gradually became twist. So distort means you twist something away, you make something change the form. That is distort. Okay, and we have an adverb version for distort, because distort here is a verb, and the adjective verb is distorted. So superficial for the root. Okay, the root is quite hard because it's from Latin or some Greek roots, and this roots, the literal meaning for superficies is surface. You can see like they have some common things, right? Like S, like F, like C, like U. So they share a lot of letters in common, meaning they share the same root. And surface, something on the surface, meaning you only care about the things on the surface, like the appearances. Sometimes you cannot find the perfect synonym or the ideal synonym in your mind. What can you do? You find someone else to replace shallow. Good. Mysterious, I don't know what they do, right? They're really mysterious, the unknown, right? Like the disappearance of Mayan's culture. That's mysterious because we don't know the answer. But mythical means something related to a story, to a myth, to a folktale. Maybe you know that, okay? It's not mysterious, but some myth is mysterious, okay? They have something common, but that's 2 totally different words. They're not synonyms, all right? And B, surface, we already mentioned that surface is okay, it's closer to superficial, so you can choose this. Even though, guys, even though surface is a noun and superficial is an adjective. Anybody who take the foundation course, I think I talk about this ending part, ATE. That's a typical suffix for a verb, adjective, or noun, or activate. Think about validate. A verb, right? That means like the stem word should be a verb too. Okay, determine, that's definitely a verb. An action, right? So, okay, this one is a verb. So what it means, like expropriate, right? Does it mean like inappropriate or something? Well, not. We break them down into 2 parts. One is X, EX. X means out. Think about exit. Okay, means going out, right? The place that you can go out. So X means out. And the proprius, that is the Latin root for own. Okay, can you remember any word looks like a proprius means something you own? Like property, maybe, right? So if you know property, you know what is proprius, means something you own. So you put something you own, your property, take them out, means you take something away. Okay, but this word, as you can see, like it's quite advanced and complicated. It's not very common in your daily conversation, or maybe when you read a book, when you read a story, you never see this word, because we use this word in some special circumstances. Usually the government or some authorities, they take away the property from the individuals. We call this action expropriate. Okay, if you take a candy from a classmate, it's not expropriate. Okay, think about which word means take away here. You could do elimination. Okay, just eliminate those options that doesn't mean take away. Then what's left is the correct answer. Okay, assiduous. Assiduous look like an adjective, right? O-U-S. I think that is the third time I mentioned O-U-S in this class. Okay, definitely an adjective ending. So we use this word to describe something. Describe what kind of thing? Assiduous. And alterable, diligent, indecorous, indeterminate, or extenuating. Maybe there are some unfamiliar words. Why? Oh, okay. So you have your reason, right? They share the same suffix, O-U-S, O-U-S. But do you remember, like I said before the break, right? If you only have this clue, it's not reliable. Sometimes that is a trap. Okay, so for this one, is there any word that you know among the 5 options? Or do you know the meaning for the stem word? Anyone? The root part is A-S-S-I-D, accede. That means to sit very close or near to somebody else. Think about assistant. An assistant usually sits very close to the boss, right? Because they need to take some notes or pick up the phone, right? So assist means sit near. Okay, and if you sit near to somebody, you have to work very hard. Think about the students who likes to sit near the teacher because they want to take really careful notes. Oh, okay, so we call a assiduous person a hardworking person. Okay, so that is a positive, a very positive adjective. Means hardworking means diligent. Yes, right. You only care about. Shallow. Yes, thank you. Okay, superficial means shallow. Good. So Kathy, the second one. Beneficent means what? Bountiful. Thank you. So Callie, the third one. SSID. Sit close, sit near to the teacher, then the students are what?
Diligent.
Yes, diligent. Thank you. Hardworking, right? Okay, so Michael, this one, expropriate means what?
Confiscate.
Yes, confiscate. It means, and both of the word meaning what?
Take away.
Take away, especially take the property away by the government, right? Thank you. So Olivia, this word, bountiful means you want to spend money, give others. That's beneficent. Pretentious means you pretend to be someone you are not. You're really showy, right? Like, remember a word that's super long and we break them down, break them apart. The fourth one, right? Ostentatious. Good. So pretentious means ostentatious, meaning that really showy, okay, really flamboyant. And number, which one is this one? Okay, expropriate. Kathy? Yes, means you make something clean, right? Okay. And then we have disseminate. Which one is disseminate? I think it's Kelly, right?
Scatter.
Scatter, good. Or spread. Florid, Michael. Michael, hi.
I think it's ornate.
Ornate, yes. Remember the room? We saw the room, the picture, right? Pretty florid, pretty ornate, a lot of decorations, so fancy, good. The last one, Olivia, exasperate. Asper means harsh, means rough. Make something really harsh, then you do what? Exasperate.
Irritate.
Yes, very good. Irritate. Thank you, guys. Okay, you did a pretty good job. Please organize your notes on today's class and review the words. I think there are at least 50 words. Okay, we eliminate those easy words. At least you have 40 words to review. Okay, please remember them. Remember their synonyms, remember their meanings, okay? And next time, in the first 10 minutes, I'm gonna give you a Kahoot quiz for everything we learned today. Okay, for today's class, those root, those vocabularies, the meanings, synonyms. Okay, I'm gonna give you like 10 questions in the Kahoot. Okay, remember that. And the second part is, please open your workbook to page 3, that is bottom page 22, and finish question 7 to 9, 11 to